You know, this is a great story. I was traveling back from a health conference in Las Vegas with a couple really well-known doctor friends of mine, and when we landed, one of them actually leaned over and gave me a poke in the belly and said, you know, you own Vima, this wellness company, and you need to lose that. That's the worst kind of fat you can have. It leads to all kinds of problems. And here I was feeling pretty good about having this great event, and the best known, best liked TV physician brings me right back down to earth. And I thought to myself, you know, I know he's right, and you know, but it's not like I haven't tried. I eat pretty good, and I exercise a couple times a week, and you know, every time I can take the stairs, I take them, and I've got 4 young boys at home that keep me on the go. But over the years, I came to this conclusion that, you know, maybe I'm just a 210-pound kind of guy. Well, that simple poke in the belly really made an impact on me, and at first I was embarrassed, and then I got focused. After all, I have those young boys that I want to be around to see them grow up. And I was ready for a change, and more importantly, I wanted it. Now, fortunately, owning a wellness company, along with a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility, has allowed me access to information and contacts that most people don't have. So starting with what I already knew, and what I've seen other people experience, I tasked my Chief Science Officer, Dr. Yibing Wang, to create a weight loss approach like no other. And this is a doctor that got his MD in cardiology in China and his PhD in genetic obesity from LSU, and he knew it couldn't be another bar or shake program. You see, what the data shows is when people lose weight that way, 80% of the people gain the weight back after 2 years. So if we were going to develop a program, it had to be a long-term wellness solution, something that would actually change people's lives permanently. You know, I didn't want the Vima research team putting their efforts into something that would get people caught up in that yo-yo effect that so many have experienced. And I knew it couldn't revolve around endless hours of exercise. You know, as a father of 4, between running a family and running a company, I don't have a bunch of spare time. What I need, what so many other people need, was something completely different, something that hasn't been done before. You know, it was time to dig deep, research everything, challenge everybody, and innovate. And when we looked at the weight loss industry, we really studied up and focused on what would work long term by reading the books and watching the trends and listening to the experts. And what I noticed first is how most companies approach weight loss like people are dogs. Now, I have nothing against dogs. I bring mine to the office every day. But what I mean is they're asking us to eat this or do the same thing day after day, month after month, year after year. Here's a shake and a couple flavors. Here's a small, tasteless bar to crunch on or a cookie. And by the way, stop eating the foods you love. You think about this. If you owned a restaurant and you treated your customers that way, I don't think you'd be open very long. Yet that's the approach most of us have tried. And yes, you could do it for maybe 30 days or 60 days if you're really challenged, maybe 90 days, but I think people have become burned out from trying something they know isn't going to be a long-term solution. You face it, when you actually get that weight off, none of us ever say, you know, I was happier when I was heavier. Yet, that's where 95% of us end up. What I'm excited to tell you is that Vima's research team has developed a weight loss plan like nothing you've ever experienced before. You see, Vima Body Plan is breaking new ground in the gigantic $60+ billion a year domestic weight loss industry with an innovative plan and unique products. And it's not the same routines that end up in failure. And the bottom line is simple. You can't keep doing the same things and expect different results. So if you're one of the millions of people that have tried and failed with conventional weight loss products or programs, you may be ready for something different in your life, and you may be ready to do it now. Well, if you are, the Vima Body Plan is different. It's working for people just like you, and what makes it so different is this multi-dimensional approach. And you see, we're reinventing the concept of weight loss through science and technology. Vima Body products are designed specifically to get your body ready for a completely new weight loss experience. And you got to imagine this. Not feeling deprived, having tons of energy and actually being excited about transforming your look and, more importantly, your life. See, I was stuck at that 210 for years, and now I feel great. I'm almost 25 pounds lighter. My wife thinks I'm smoking hot. I can keep up with my boys, and I never am going back to that place again. You see, you can do this. And trust me, your life will never be the same. I promise.